Book review of Murakami's Killing Commendator. This is a ponderous book about ponderous subjects: ideas, painting, creativity. It is a long, winding book to wade through. When aspiring to write, I was told there are two kinds of fiction writers: gardeners, who chart their writing in advance in a planned way, and those who write organically, feeling their way into the narrative. Either process is equally creative. I think Murakami is an organic writer, and as in what I talk about when I talk about running, there is the sense of a marathon in this novel, a long concentrated focus. He reminds me of Trollope in that capacity, the Victorian writer who wrote long rambling novels having to publish 3,000 words a day. At one stage, the central character in Killing Commendator, an artist, describes the difficult process of painting. As I stared hard at this black and white framework, an image of a colour I should add came to me. The idea sprang up suddenly, all of its own. The colour was like that of a tree, with its green leaves dully dyed by rain. I mixed several colours together and created what I wanted on my palette. After much trial and error, I had finally arrived at what I'd pictured, and without really thinking, added colour to the line drawing I'd done. I had no idea myself what sort of painting would emerge from this, though I did know that the colour was going to be a vital grounding for the work. This book explores the creative process of ideas taking form and leading to places without much control. Commendator is an idea. Menshiki, the artist's patron, deals in information. The artist finds ideas and colour and form and follows where they lead. A theory that a young girl may be Menshiki's daughter grows out of control. In many novels, a central character sets out on a journey, both geographical and spiritual or psychological, a place of self-discovery and growth, and this does have that, but it's not tidily done. There is a creative mess of ideas, as in painting. In Killing Commendator, the wife of the young portrait painter leaves him. He drives, lost in every way, aimlessly around Japan. The novel mirrors this hapless sense of not going anywhere in particular. We encounter an exploration of painting, a supernatural experience, a Gatsby-esque bromance, and the usual appearance of enigmatic and mysterious women. One of them, as in 1Q84, a very young girl, possibly the child of Menshiki. Menshiki holds the two contradictory theories of the girl's paternity in balance, a sort of cognitive dissonance. The supernatural involves an idea, or iconic figure, becoming a person, this time commendator. An icon given a persona, similar but in a different form, used with Mr. Johnny Walker or Colonel Sanders in Kafka on the Shore. The first-person voice speaks throughout, which I like, as it makes me feel as if I have a companion. I warm to the brutal honesty of the artist, as he struggles to make sense of an increasingly confusing state of reality and downright weirdness. A hallmark of Murakami, where the real merges with an alternate. It is not whimsical or magic realism, but the recognition of different planes of being. Other Murakami motifs are there: a male-centric view of women, a bucketful of sex, climbing down into a pit or well, as in the Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. Please step forward, psychoanalysts, and explain the need to curl back into a womb. A few critics are not keen on this book. I wonder if there's a peculiar Japanese sensibility which is lost to the Western reader. What do you think? Or is this book, being about out-of-control ideas, and also an idea itself, just too exhausting? In my opinion, there are so many deep observations and interplays that entering into the journey of the book make it well worth reading, but slowly savouring the text, just as when looking, really looking, at a painting. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Murakami's Killing Commendatore. Please subscribe for more book reviews and, well, advice on personal finance and a bit of weird stuff as well. You've always got to have the weird stuff.